Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurazo here, coming at you guys with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch for you guys today. Before we start off this video, I just want to say the collection video is coming this weekend. It's going to be heavily edited, so you guys are really going to enjoy that. Also, tomorrow is going to be a banging 5 cards to have in your trade binder. I think you guys are really going to like this one, especially because on the last 5 cards to have in your trade binder, this room is under construction, so it's actually very hard to film that entire week. You guys know the old step and all that, so I wasn't as proud of that video as I was of other 5 cards I have in your trade binder, so this one is going to be extra special. Also, if you guys can smash that like button, that'd be great. If we could get 50 likes on this video, that'd be wonderful. We've hit it for the last 2 videos. Let's see if we can hit it again. In fact, let's say 55 likes. Let's aim a little higher this time. Also, if you're not subscribed, I'm trying to hit 2,000 subs by the end of the year. So if you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe today. That would be awesome. Also, if you're buying cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And consider being a YouTube channel member. And all my socials like Instagram, Twitter are in the description below. And if you guys want me to go over any cards or any sets in Yu-Gi-Oh, let me know in the comment section below. I also love when you guys alert me of cards getting bought out or cards that you think I should go over. I really do appreciate that because if there's a buyout and I miss it and you guys tell me that I could cover it for everybody, and I really like that. Along with I get to know actually. So also, the last thing I'm going to say here is King's Court. I know a lot of you have been asking about that set, making want me to go over cards. After the 5 cards have your trade binder and after the collection video, I'm probably going to have a specific market watch that's going to be as a double upload. So I might have a regular market watch and a King's Court market watch on the same day because there's so much to go over in King's Court. There's still a little bit in this market watch that it does deserve its whole video because with sets like Toon Chaos and King's Court, I really need to go into depth for that. And I don't want to spend 30 minutes of the Mark Watch going into that and then having the normal Mark Watch because then it'd be like an hour, like 10 hour and a half. So I usually like to separate them. So hopefully you guys do enjoy that though. But we're going to get right to it. So Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. Now I love this artwork a lot actually because it kind of reminds me a little bit Alien versus Predator. I know it's a dragon actually in this, but I never really saw it as a dragon. For some reason, it just says alien to me, and I'm not really too sure why. But I mentioned this stuff, old 5 cards have a trade matter for like $7. And what this card does is while it's on the field, it's basically a skill drain for level 6 or higher monsters, but it cannot attack either. And it can't activate its effects, which is really good actually. So first highlighted plates are actually $23. First units are 40. So I think while this is a little much for a card that's never really seen much play at all in the game, $23 is not bad for an old Raging Battle Ultimate, especially in first edition. This is also an ultra, not super rare, so I think that kind of incentivizes why people should buy this. Now, the reason I told you guys to buy this in that 5 cards having your trade binder, probably a year ago at this point, closer to a year, is because if we have a level 6 or higher deck, like if Heretics ever came back into the game, I know they have some level 5s, but a lot of them are level 6 or higher, and this is just an example. You activate this, they can't attack, they negate their effects, and you could save your interrupts for like when they overlay, because this card's not going to affect anything from the extra deck, except for, synchros, all that. So their XYZs and links are safe. And this card, you can save your interrupts for them, right? While this card is a floodgate for everything else in their deck. And that's something I actually really like. So if you have faith in this card, you could pick it up. I would only recommend the first set, though, because honestly, the rest are just kind of... Yeah, I just wouldn't even bother. I really just wouldn't. Cosmic Cyclone, OTS Tournament Pack 7, Ultimate Rare. Near mints are about 113, about 115. The card's never really going to go lower. The card is especially going to be good because when we get Burst of Destiny and we get the new absolutely broken, yes, I'm going to call it broken off the top. I usually am not the person who says this, new hand trap / extender, which protects all your sets from being, I believe it's target and destroyed. It's definitely destroyed. And special summon itself, and it does like all this other crazy stuff. Cosmic Cyclone vanishes, so it's gonna come back. I can see this hitting 200, so keep an eye on this as we get closer to Burst of Destiny. We do have secret rares though, because I know everyone can't afford a bill. And I told people to get these at like $10. And first and lightly plates are about, well, after this new seller, they're about $14 here. Near mints going up to about $15. And there's a couple pages of this, but it's a Dark Illusion First Edition Secret Rare, and this is a card that has its times in the meta and doesn't when it comes to back removal because it always banishes, which is really really nice, and it does stop stuff like if a field spell has an activation, 10 key, right? So it is an interrupt depending on what you use it on, and what the best part about the banish effect is I'm gonna give you guys an example. When I was playing at Midwest, I actually banished a engage off this. Now he gets the search for those who don't know, uh, or aren't the best with card rulings. They still get the search, right? And that's fine because their one engage is gone now, right? You're playing strikers pre 2021 essentially at this point. So if you're playing Cosmic Cyclone and you take that deck up a notch, oh, and if you banish something like, say, their Afterburs or another one of, right, their field spell so they can stop generating advantage. And they usually play 2 field spell. So if you're able to banish one, that's going to severely cripple them, actually. That's really, really good. Or their Malifaux's Fusion. You guys get the point. But in other decks, it's also really, really good. I would actually pick up Secret Rares while you can. This is an amazing pickup. I think this card should be a minimum of $30. Number 39, Utopia Astral. So I want to talk about this card because a lot of people are comparing it to the Collector's Rare. So number 39, Astrals, I believe it's been only a year since we got Battles of Legends Armageddon. Because it was the last Battles of Legends we've had. Now, this went to $300, and now it's about roughly 500 bucks here for, well, yeah, 500 bucks for, like, near mint here. It does go up, however, to 750 eventually. Now, a lot of people bought this at higher than 300 because people hyped up these Astral Rares, which I'll probably end up going to call Starlight Rares accidentally from time to time, so bear with me here. But this went up about $200 in a year, which is actually not that bad for a $300 card. Can this go higher? Most definitely. A lot of people are comparing it to the Collector's Rare because the Astral Rare, especially because it has like the hieroglyphics, which I think is really awesome. A lot of people think the Collector's Rare shouldn't be worth anything. To those people, I have to say, you gotta subscribe. Now you have to because you gotta keep watching me. Because Collector's Rare is probably the best. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. This is probably one of the best Collector's Rares, if not the best Collector's Rares to pick up in King's Court. Because if this card could go to $500 from 3 to 500, this could go from 60 to 200 within the year, especially because a lot of people are opening up their King's Court, all this. This could even go to maybe $50. And while it quickly goes up to 63 here, a lot of people are kind of trying to beat each other with like, oh, mine's 25 cents lower, they'll buy it here. So this could go to 55.50. Utopia is going to be a card that's also always played with Lightning, and since it's the second highest rarity, it's always going to be considered because, should I spend $500 or $60? Both are going to appreciate, but one is way more affordable, especially since many adults play this game, and with Konami liking it or not, that's their main audience. We have bills to pay. $60 for a card is one thing. $500 is another. Especially because I think this is the best card to get multiples of. I would honestly get multiple copies of number 39 Utopia Collector's Rare because, yeah, you could get a $500 Astral Rare, but let's say you put roughly half. So let's say since they're $60, 240 with sales tax, all that, 250 into 5 Collector's Rares. Astral goes to 700 the next year. Okay, that's really good. Maybe even 750, right? These go to 200. You do the math. How did you gain more with the Collector's Rares or the Astrals? Hint for those. You got more with the Collector's Rares. So get these Utopias while you can. Absolutely underrated. I still think the DT is also quite good, but focus on collectors. Drytron Nova, also known as Drident Nova, because if you guys watched my last video, I called Drytron Drident, and I do that from time to time. I don't really know why I read it this way. It's just kind of weird, but a lot of people usually know what I'm talking about, so I don't normally get corrected. But when I did that video, which you guys liked that video, but I actually got a few dislikes because a lot of people really did not like me saying saying Dryant instead of Drytron. Now a few people were like were laughing about, but some people were genuinely upset in the comment section. I think I had like 3 people in total, right? One or two one was having a laugh, one I couldn't tell, one was just pissed. But yeah, that got like a little bit more dislikes than usual, and I was like, well, I mean, I did make a mistake, so I guess that's on me, but alright. So yeah, just kind of fun. By the way, everyone's saying, wow, I didn't know Dryden got banned. Uh, what's called got was banned and still topping. Man, you got the whole squad laughing. I literally read that joke like 3, 4 times. It was funny up till the third time. But Drytron Nova Ultra Rares, these are about $26. They're actually kind of cheap. They always were about $25 to $30. Although on pre-release they were about $10, and I probably should have grabbed some of them. Ended up not, sadly. But yeah, this card could go up because Drytron are going to be played for quite some time. And this could be a contender for the tin, but they have so much to need a reprint. I really think it's going to come in the next one. I don't really think this card is going to get reprinted in the tins. So I can see this card kind of going up to 40 because Drytron is a good deck. Now we have betas at about 1350, and I'll tell you this right now, they're not going to go higher. Reason being is because this card has been trying to surpass the $20 mark. I've seen people try to buy out 20, 30 copies, like, oh, it's going to go up. I've seen multiple people trying to do that. I've seen a lot of people who want to actually play this get 2, 3 copies, right? I've seen a lot of people, getting Lightning Overdrive and kind of taking it off the market. This card cannot hit above $20. I don't know why, but if you're holding this card, think it's going to go up. I don't think it's going to, or you're going to wait for such a long time that the couple dollars really isn't going to be worth it. So I would definitely make sure to offload extra copies while you can. Medianus Drytron, these are about $10 here. These could go up to like 12 to 15. These were always around a $7 card. It is a one of, I believe, in Drytron, a one or two of, because this is just very like recyclable and all that. Like, you really don't need to play 3 copies. Meanus Draconus, this is just a $2 cool looking ultra going up to like $3. Might grab a couple because a cool video I actually want to bring you guys is how to make tokens. And I think this Dragon token would actually be really, really good. So as for the actual card, it's not really that good, but I've seen a lot of players trying to play at least 1 copy, and I actually think 1 copy is good in the deck. My personal opinion. The boss monster is good. It's not broken. It's not amazing. In fact, the collector's rare is also not too much money either. Book of Moon Ultimate, and I told people to get these at $50, and if you listened, you won big time, because we're not even a year in, actually, are we? Well, OTS 13 I think released last. Actually no, we are a year in. For OTS Pack 13. Yeah, 144, going up to $200. If you want your copies of Book of Moon, get them while you can. Just literally to the moon. I only have 2 copies because, hey, I would always, this was always second, and then something was way better at the time, and I would grab that. DD Assailant Secrets from Dark Revelation Volume 4. Now, I have actually seen one of these, and they look absolutely gorgeous. I could have bought a lightly played for $550. That's how much you want for it. And I just really didn't want to pay that money. I wouldn't pay this money for this card. $700. This is the kind of card where you go through people's old collections and all that. Like, you meet someone who played the game back in the day. Maybe they stopped in GX or whatever, and you kind of just hope to find one of these that is better than heavy play, like mod play you even take. That's kind of where this card's at right now. I feel like whoever wanted them has them. Whoever doesn't would rather spend this on anything else. Very difficult card to address. However, the Destiny Hero Travel Board promo, these are actually really good. I actually want to look at mods, lights, and near mints because I really don't want to go through heavy plates. So I told people to grab near mints at like $5 to $6. Yeah, I think they were maybe a little closer at 8, something like that. Mod plays are 7s. Lightly plates are about $10, going up a little higher. They're recovering from the buyout that actually got caused by the 5 cards having your trade binder that I talked about. So if you grab lightly plates, or like, well, we're not even at near mints yet. Let's see what near mints are. About $12 here from new seller, but verified here with 12, going up to 13. So if you grab near mints at like, $5, $6, $7, you make quite a bit of money. Even lightly plays, I think lightly plays were 5s. That's not bad, and I think this card could keep going up, honestly. Especially over time, since it is one of the highest rarities of this card and is used in old format. Actually, I want to take a look at Noblemen of Crossout here. I want to look at the hobby leagues here. Okay, we can't. So, here, hold on 1 second here. Noblemen of Crossout, because we can't look at all versions yet. That was a glitch if you guys didn't know, actually. But Hobby League lightly plates are new seller at 19s, going up to $30. This is going to be the highest rarity, not the secret. Or it's going to be this version. Now, you cannot play hobby leagues and official tournaments for those who don't know. And there's a way to stack them, but with double sleeving, it's basically impossible. But however, honestly, if you're playing GOAT format, which I'm gonna be honest with you, almost every hobby league card is never going to see play. And it's been like that for years. Rhoda's one of them that can see play. Reborn's the second. And I don't know if there's a third or fourth, but there's really no more than 3, 4 cards. And then those who actually like these cards and own them, are they going to use them in current day meta? Can they? You're not going to see a hobby league card really played on you. That's the point I'm trying to talk about, unless it's like Go format. So yeah, going up to 30 for light plays, I would actually grab these. Secret rares are really cheap as well. I really do like secret rares. I don't really care about the dual sleek promos. Secret rares are about $10 here, but then you have DTs actually at about $6. Not bad honestly for No Men of Crossout. Silent Wabi here just going up. Lightly plays are 7. First light play 7. Near mids 7. This card's played in just like Mystic Mine Mill decks, Mystic Mine Burn decks. It's just a degenerate card. That's all I have to say about it. I kind of hope they don't reprint it because then people are going to want ideas to play this deck, and I don't want to see that. Oh, by the way, I picked up like secret rares as bulk hollows. They were like moderately played for like quarters, 50 cents. I was able to offload them for around $3, which was really, really nice. Cyber End Dragon Mattel series. I mentioned to grab this card actually around like 25, $30. Lightly played 34. Near mints are $40, so they calmed down. These were around 50 to 60 actually, but every time there's a buyout, they calm down. $40, not bad. I still think these Mattel series Cyber End Dragons could go to the actual moon, so I would actually keep an eye out on this. Elemental Hero Tempest from Mattel Series Action Promo Series 2. Uh, Lightly played are $20, so not too bad here. For wingmans, near mints are lightly plays quickly go up to 38. Near mints are 40 from a new seller, 45. So near mints are kind of going up actually. For Elemental Hero Tempest here. Now I actually want to. Now why I would recommend that version. All right, Elemental Hero Tempest. By the way, guys, I really do apologize for what's happening right now. I'm not really too sure what's going on with TCG Play, but they're a wonderful site, so they'll most likely fix it within the week on what's happening. We're going to look at ultis as well. Dark Revelation here, $72, 3 listings, so that's kind of going through a little buyout there, but I actually want to look at Elemental Energy Ultra, so I picked a near mint up for about $22. It was a first edition near mint, mind you here. So lightning plates are about $15. So, not for unlimited. Not the worst. First near mint from a new seller is about $34, $35. First near mints are about 32 here. But once this guy essentially is gone, I guess this new seller, if you decide to trust him, first near mints are $63. So Ultra Rare Tempests are kind of going to the moon, and they were $65 when I bought it. Those two listings did not exist, and I'm so glad I got this for 22. I mean, this could easily sell for what these people are putting at here, about $32. I think they're showing themselves a little bit, but when we look over here, first near mint selling about 25 here. I kind of understand why they put it at 32. I would grab this card while you can, because I think these old ultra versions of heroes can finally hit $100 since the ultis are hitting, well, look here. I'm not a Hero Tempest, Ultimate. So a first ed mod plate German for 250. Nobody cares. Yeah, 7,500. Nimitz at about $1,000. Well, actually, we can't look at data here, but first eds are definitely hitting around $1,000, $2,000, getting PS8. Ultras could definitely hit $100 for first ed near mints. So I would keep an eye on it. Elemental Hero Flame Wingman Mattel series to the moon, 9,500. I really don't think people, even collectors, are actually going to sell this or not sell this. Buy this. I'm going to be honest with you here. So if you have this, if you could get rid of it for anything above 1,000, just take it. But we have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Air misprint Cyber Dragon from CTO3. So I wanted to take a look at this. So it is a German copy, I believe. Yeah, that is definitely German. It has no name right over here actually, which is really, really cool. I really like this. I wouldn't pay, $2,100 for it, but it looks really, really cool. Power Tool Dragon. Oh, by the way, there is a Mattel series, but it got bought, so I can't show you guys that because, well, it got bought. I actually made videos about Mattel series. And when Cyber Dragon came out, because the rumors were very, very big on if this exists or not, and it ended up getting a PSA 6, which was very, very cool. Power Tool Dragon, Raging Battle, Ghost Rare. So I want to look over Raging Battle because I haven't looked at Raging Battle in a while here. So Mod Play Unlimited for 105. Well, Lightly Pits for 114. Not bad for an Unlimited Ghost Rare, honestly. First and Mod 130. Very good for Mod Play. I'm going to be honest. I expect Mod Plays to be around closer to 200. Let's see what a first edition light play is though. First edition lightly played is $280. So that mod play ghost rare that you see, really not that bad. I have an unlimited I got for $10. It's a mod play unlimited, sadly. But for $10, that's good. First edition light play 300, near mint 300. But let's be real, there's a good chance that this is gonna be scratched up to the moon here. Going to 350. If you guys want to take a chance on that mod play for 130, it is first ed. It's not bad. And if it looks good in the sleeve, hey, sometimes it's even if cards mod play and it looks good in the sleeve, it's fine, right? It's not what you would like and prefer, obviously, but if you get first ed mod play at 130 and then Power Tool goes to the moon because it did, especially when Infernoble were a thing, and mod plays, which it will eventually go to $300. If you don't like it or you change your mind, you can sell it back easily for more than what you paid for it, and you have money to buy, well, more cards on more than what you put into it. Power Tool Dragon Ultimate Rare here. These are about, lead plates are about, well, new seller here for 35, 43, 44, but at this point, I would just spend the extra few dollars, get the near mint for 50. First editions, though, first mod plays are about 70, yeah. And, well, that's Italian, which, you know, in the words of Selkaba's bank account, ooh, Italian. Oh, man, a few of you make fun of me on that. I don't care. Uh, okay, so this looks good, but I could tell how it's a mod play up here. Let's look at the back. Oh, that sucks. So this is the print line, but this is not. If you guys could see that well right here. Yeah, that's a mod play and a half. Yeah, that's what you expect. I mean, thank you for the pictures at least. First I like play $97? Okay, so not bad for first light play. First enderman are 120. So first enderman ulti or lightly played a limited ghost rare. I mean, I guess it's just what you prefer at that point, but ultis look really cool, and honestly, I don't like ghost rare power tool. I'm just gonna straight up be honest here. It's a ghost rare that just doesn't fit well with me. Ultra rares though, these are about, let's see. There's not really a good version here to buy that's English. Lightly playable mids are 17. First I like play about 19 to 20 bucks. Not bad. First in your mints here are what, 25? Hopefully they're no more than 25. Oh, they're more than 25, aren't they? Oh, this is gonna hurt. They're $30. I'd rather grab lightly played for ultras. It's not really that bad. The last version of Power Tool I want to show you guys. Oh, okay. Power Tool Dragon. Last version I want to show you guys actually is the comments here because the comments are still worth some money actually, which I find absolutely insane here. 1050. Look through bulk. You could probably find this for $10. And as you see here, people are buying this like crazy, right? Like we're back. We're in an era where commons are consistently selling above $10, and it is what it is. Forbidden Chalice Ultimate. Now this went to $500. I'm gonna put lightly played near mint here. A lot of people are actually asking me for Chalice as well. Unlimiteds are about 47. Not bad for unlimited. First ed, lightly playeds are probably 100. First ed, lightly played, yeah, about 95. Okay. Not bad. First ed near mints, though, are probably 144, 145. So, not bad for Ultimate Chalice. This could pop up in the meta again as well. It is really, really good, especially because the reason is it's not like Imperm or Veiler. While, yes, it can negate effects, and it's like that. And you're like, oh, well, it gives something forward to attack. Why would you want to do that? Easy, because since it alters attack, it can be activated in the damage step. You cannot activate Imperm during damage step. Chalice you can activate during damage step because it alters attack. So this is why this card will always have an edge on anything that just negates an effect, like a hand trap example. this card is always going to have an edge over that. It's not bad to grab, honestly, especially because a playset this card, along with, I really like her. She was an OG waifu. Along with, I just like the whole old, like, Greek Roman aesthetic. So, Ultra Chalices. I don't want to bore you guys with, like, mob play unlimited. I want to look at first set. First set light play 15. First set near mints are, give it to me. 25 German. Let's see here for an actual convert. $31. Okay. And they're kind of getting bought out. So hey, if you don't want to get unlimited ultis, get first set ultras. These look gorgeous anyway. So Chaos and Master Raging Battle here. Secret rares are about $13. First edition light play are one. Well, if a near mint from a new seller for 13, 14 here. 20, going up to 25. So not too bad here actually for an old ulti. What this card does, it destroys an opponent's monster by battle sense to graveyard. You special summon a level 5 or higher monster with 1600 attack from your deck. So it's has to be a what's called. Is it a normal monster? Or no, it's just a normal monster. So it is good if you actually get it off, and it is a tuner as well, which is actually really good. It's searchable because it's a warrior with Rhoda. It's not bad. It's just it's way too slow. But if you actually get it off, that's a very good effect. Explorer Dragonwing Ultimate Error from Raging Battle. These are about 10 for unlimited near mint. First editions are 16, 17. So oh wow, not bad for first edition near mint here. Like well $20. Well no 17. 16, 17, and then quickly goes up to about 20 here. And it doesn't have that many copies. You want an old Ultimate Mirror? I would actually grab this. It's not really that bad. Strongwind Dragon Ultimate Mirror from Raging Battle. Light plate sold here for about $10 here. First edition, about 11. First edition near mints are about, what, 20? No, because a lot of people really prefer near mints than ultis. 25. Okay. I mean, I would just grab Lightly Play because it's so much cheaper. Like, I'd rather have 2 or 3 copies of a Lightly Play card than a Near Mint, unless I want it PSA. Then, yeah, give it to me Near Mint. And I don't think people are PSAing Strong Wind Dragon Ultimate Rare. I actually really like this card. So for some reason, it cannot be destroyed by battle with monsters with an equal attack. I don't know why it has such a weird effect. And then, what's called, it does piercing as well. But if you tribute a dragon monster, it gets attack equal to half of the original attack of the tribute monster. So it's actually not bad because you could basically tribute this. It's like a 3,000 something beer and it does piercing. It's really not that bad. Light and Dragon here. Secret rares are 15 for unlimited. First editions are, what are these? Lightly plates are 20. First endurance are 25. I remember when these went to the moon, I was able to cop a couple for 7, like 2 or 3. And they all sold for 30, so it was great. Torbus from the Underworld, from Order of Chaos. Now, I suggest people look at this card because this is the only holographic version of it, and it's the first printing as an original secret rare. So first editions, well, unlimiteds are about 5, not even $5. Like, that's really good even for unlimited. Like, I usually don't shot unlimited, but for cards like this, kind of, let's see where the first edition filter are. So there's 22 here. First ed near mints are about $20 here. So really not that bad, actually, $20. I had some for like 17. I guess they sold. But yeah, going up to about $40. In fact, let me look at the first page here. Oh, I skipped this page completely. First I play are 15, so not bad here. Go up to 16. Then near mints are about 19. Okay. Load me on the second page. Sorry about that, guys. The only other version I would recommend, which I really would recommend the Secrets, honestly, is, and this is a, why does the picture have this, like, blue stuff? That's weird. But this is a Mosaic Rare. These are like $1. If you want to, like, grab these, because some people really like Mosaic Rare, go ahead. It's $1. It's less than McChicken money. Tour Guide Ultimate Rare. Now, I wish this deck got a structure deck, unless, it does in the future. It's going to suck because we had an opportunity to vote and get a Tour Guide structure deck. And everyone sat there and thought to themselves, you know what? Let's give it to Ice Barriers. And people wonder why Konami don't like listening to us too much here. Sometimes the casuals take this direction such a bad way. And I'm not blaming you if you voted for what's called Ice Bears and you like them, go for it. Cool. I really just do feel like we got a rare opportunity as a community. We absolutely wasted it. But ultis are 350 going up to 373. Not bad, honestly. Going to 450, Glad I have mine. I'm probably just gonna PSA mine and just be happy with it. Secret rares near mints are 51. First editions are, let's see here. First editions are they're to the moon. I know it. $100 for lightly played, so it's about a bill. First edition near mints are 130. Not bad for secret tour guides. This is actually what I personally have. I got them for 40, so it is what it is. If they ever go to something to the moon, I might sell them because I have my ulti. I'll PSA that. I'm happy. Like, Tour Guide is one of my favorite cards. I really just love the aesthetic, the memes, all that about Tour Guide. However, I've almost never played a deck with Tour Guide, believe it or not, actually. Like, this is one of my favorite cards I've never really played. Like, I actually don't think I've activated Tour Guide's effect, believe it or not. Quick Draw Synchron. Well, no, I have. What am I talking about? I played BA. This was the only time, and I would really not see Tour Guide because I think it was one of, because it was only at one at the time, I believe. Quick Draw Synchron Booster Pack 6. Near mints are about 55 going up to 100, so this card's bought out. Legendary Collection 5Ds are about $13. People are shocked at this. Not really, because look, I'm not even gonna attempt going to all versions here. Right after Turn Back 6, this is the second highest rarity. I mean, I personally would recommend DTs. Like, wow, $3 for DTs? That's actually really good. Yeah, near mints are like about 450 here. So place that at 9. That's actually quite good, and you're saving on the shipping there. So it's a flat 299. Really, really good actually. I'm actually shocked this isn't bought out. Am I shocked that the Ultra is being 13? No. And Doppel Warrior, absolutely not shocked at. This is a $9 card. It is the highest rarity by far. There's no DT equivalent. It's all commons, right? This is the only holographic version. It's Synchro Summon. When a monster is special from the graveyard, you special summon it from your hand. Card sent to the graveyard for a Synchro Summon. You special summon 2 Doppel tokens in attack position. And remember, this is not a once per turn at all. So you could really abuse the tokens. And while this is using a lot of shooting Quasar builds and all this, and always has been, it's also very good in any type of Synchro-S deck, especially because if they have to play Links, this card essentially lets them get 2 tokens on board for the Link summon, right? And usually sometimes with certain Links, like for example Nightmares, they can only use one of the tokens because 2 monsters with different names, so you have to use, let's say Doppel Warrior, the token, you still have 1 token left, right? It generates a crazy amount of card advantage. I think this card should be around 20 bucks. 25 even, honestly. This is a card that really does need another holographic printing, and hopefully we get it one day. Shooting Quasar Dragon, jump promos, new sellers here for 27, but near mids are around 30 bucks, 32. It does quickly go up to 38, and honestly, what really upsets me is players, as you see from the sales here, we have May near mint 48, Lightly Play 35, someone bought a mod play for 25. This is a card that I think should be a consistent $100, but the player base doesn't really like that. This card's been bought out multiple times. I've caused one of the buyouts personally, because I remember telling people to grab this and then it went to $100, and people were buying these at $100. This is a card where people just forget it exists when it gets bought out, and they don't think to look back on it a couple weeks or months later. And there's a lot of people who are like, oh yeah, Quasars. I talked to someone actually about this. They think this is a $50 card. Well, it's not. Some people still think it's like 70. It's not. This is a card where honestly, grab a copy once every blue moon. Like, this is a ticking time bomb. Like, these should be off the market. The fact that the player base hasn't bought this out yet, or people who like to do buyout order has not looked at this card is crazy to me. Meteor Dragon, World Championship 2011 pack. So someone said they found this in their bulk. Well, lightly plates are 200, so congrats. Lightly plate here sold for 100, and then you're meant at 245. So yeah, at least got a bill. Personally, I don't really like buying these cards at all. Oh my god. I actually want to look at World. What's it called? World Championship. Ship 2011. If we go in Yu-Gi-Oh, will we find stuff? Okay, we will. Super rare, 1,100. Absolutely not. I'm good with that. We have Mod Play Zora, 400. No. Key Mace. I mean, a lot of people actually really like the Key Mace cards, but no. No. I remember when these were like, these actually did sell at like $40, $50, and I kind of regret not having them. Key Mace, like, this is like, yeah, it's collectors, but like a lot of people aren't like a lot of collectors are not gonna pay this. Is too, like a collector looks at this and are like, yeah, I'd rather buy anything, like almost anything else here. But let's look at Alligator Sword Dragon. I want to see what these actually sold. Mob play sold for 400. That's pathetic. Meteor Dragon Red Eyes Impact from Invasion Vengeance. So this card is treated as a normal monster while face up on the field or in graveyard. While this card is a normal monster on the field, you can normal summon it to become the effect monster with this effect. So it's a Gemini. Other Red Eyes monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. This is a first edition $3 rare. So if you find this and it's bulk, hey, Emergency Teleport Ultimate Rare here. I want to go over this because we got a new what's called archetype announced called Punk. Now, I thought about doing the video, but I was tired that day. It was yesterday. And I think I read them at like 4 in the morning. I didn't feel like releasing a video at 4 in the morning. Uh, my cutoff's like 3:30. Uh, by the way, just kidding. You guys are used to seeing 5 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning market watches. Man, at least for me, you guys love that stuff, and I loved it too. Now I actually go to bed at like 1 or 2. It's somewhat early. But yeah, lightly playeds are about 35 here. Okay. Not bad for an emergency teleport, but I that's what I paid less for first eds. First edition near mints though. That's what I want to look at here. So let's just put on the first ed label here. Refresh here. First ed mod play 80, lightly play 90, going up to about 100 here. So once it's gone, it's about a bill. First ed near mints are $2. So that's 2 straight Benjamins for first edition near mint. I mean, I'm glad I got mine, but hey, you want the second best version, at least original print? I know a lot of people prefer secrets, honestly. I get that. 4 for light play. Really not that bad for unlimited. First editions, though, I really want to take a look at these. Mostly about double, so $11 here. Quickly go up to 15. First editions are about, your mints are about $18, $19, so probably like 20, right? Yeah, about 20 bucks. I mean, I'd rather grab lightly plates for 10 personally. But that's just me. And you also have the Ghost of the Past Ultra Rare, which these are selling heavy. Like, look this, $3, 265. Why? This it's Ghost of the Past has so many singles that nobody can really cause a buyout. But you can obviously see here, uh, most of them are new sellers here, right? You have 265, 280. We go to the second page here. Cards about $3 now. So if you got these at $1.50, that's great. I told people to grab them at $2.50, and then they went to $1.50, which kind of sucks. You could have got more bang for your buck here, but well, if pranks or not pranks, I call it pranks because pranks actually it's very similar to this. Punks come out, which I have faith in the deck. A lot of people don't. I personally do. Comes out, they're gonna play this, and maybe Konami finally decides that hey, this card should be a 2 of. That this card could go to 2. Toon Kingdom, Ultimate Rare. Someone want me to give my opinion on this. If you guys don't know, I told you guys to pick up 3 to 6 for 35 when they were around that time. Now they're about 57. This card is going to go to 200 within the next year and a half, probably, maybe 2 years. Could easily go to 100. It's going to go to 100 by the end of the year, most likely. Grab your copies while you can. There's really nothing to say besides this is one of the best investments for OTS Pack when it comes to collectors, besides Book of Moon. Sky Striker Ace token here. Near mints are about $9.50, going up to about $10. Sky Striker's stuff's always going to go up. You only need 1 token to play your deck, so I have my 1 copy, but I wish I picked up more when they were like 3 or 4. Sky Striker Ace Hayate. These are about, well, 70 bucks here. Now, if you guys trust my what's called intuition, my buys, sometimes I'm a little late. Sometimes it does take a year for a card to go up, but Hayate will eventually go to the moon. I could definitely tell you that. But for $70 here, if you already have a few copies, it's not something I get like 9 copies of. If you have your 3, spend your money somewhere else. Engage, Dark Savior, Secret Rares. By the way, if you got this far in the video, I love you, by the way. I really appreciate that. I'm not even going to tell you to smash the like button. I know you already did. 15s, first editions are... There's more first editions than unlimited, huh? Lightly playeds are 20. First edition mints are 21. So, hey, you want your OG Secret Rares, they're 20 bucks. Then the last thing I want to go over today is actually Lightning Overdrive, roughly. So Starlight Rares are about $700. Linus are about $355. I actually want to go over one more card, actually. The Live Twin Frosts are about $240. Huh. So these actually bounced back. They were 198 consistently, and now they're back to 250. Huh. So a lot of people really like this one. This is selling like every day. That's actually kind of insane. Yeah, not a bad card to buy actually. Personally though, I might end up trading this away for like Ulti Book of Moon and some other stuff. Because I only have 2 Book of Moon. I'd rather finish my playset, grab some more stuff. I made the mistake with Droll. I'm not making the mistake with Book. Uh, Book of Lunar Eclipse here, 130. Like it's like people have confidence in the Starlight rare, but not the Secret rare. Like that's just weird to me. Bahamut's 100. You know, they just don't want this card to go below because it's a Starlight rare. But this is what it is. In fact, I want to compare this to what's called open image a new tab here. Well, uh, let me see here. But yeah, duplicate here. My bad, guys. Well, look at Gaia really quickly here. Starlight Rares, I mean, they did, yeah, there's only 6 listings. Okay. Huh, so this is bought out. 175, 220. Not bad. Hey, if you want to grab it, it's not bad. I mean, at least since it has some collectability and it's Rise. This, I don't know. I can't really say for sure here. Ultra's at like 26. Amazement Secrets about 20. We already went over Dryden here. Tickets at 12. That's very cheap, honestly. 9 to 10. 8, 9, $10 here. About ZW Lightning. This is about $5, $6, $7. A lot of people want to play the Utopia deck, and honestly, that's good. I don't know why you'd even bother listing something for 23 cents. When you have, you know, $5 shipping, but hey. Lightning Overdrive, or not Lightning Overdrive, Amazement here, about $5 here for, yeah, $3.70 going up to $4. That's not bad. Twos, right? The value in Lightning Overdrive is here at $3. You know, garbage. And yeah, this is heading to $1. That makes me very happy. Now, I actually have quite a few of these. I pulled like a lot, but glad these are finally reaching you know, all pre 2015 McChicken money. Last card for the day is actually Area of the Wire Charmer. I actually want to go over this because I want to just see it for myself. Sometimes at the end of the market watch, by the way, these are $1.50 for normal ones. That's not too bad here. Let me see. I actually sometimes feel like I want to check out a card for myself, and I just include that on the market watch. That's how I choose some cards sometimes. $500, go up to $650. When you're $1,000, $1,500, I'm gonna be very, very happy. Oh, also, Instant Fusion, Ultimate Rare. I can tell you, I don't know if I went over this buy or not, but 160 for light play. Near mitts are $200. So, yeah. That'll be it for today's Market Watch. What do you guys think of today's buyouts? What should I go over in my next Market Watch? Again, I love it when you guys give me sets and cards to go over. If you're not a guy who likes to comment, you like to lurk, how about you make a difference today? Leave a comment, you know. Like, I always love seeing new people who are like subscribed for a while that I've never seen them leave a comment before. Like, I'm like, wow. So I also love this because it reminds me of Top Ramen. I just love the artwork for Instant Fusion. But yeah, and if you guys love these market watches, just make sure to subscribe and, you know, share the video, all that jazz. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.